the thing about Sonnet Crowns is that the last line of the poem is the first line of the next one. And they're connected in this way. And at some point, they all the lines of the last lines come together and finish up the sonnet crown. So this is like imagining like the mother as like different desert elements, or at least for my desert, I didn't mention that I live in Indio, in the Coachella Valley, so low desert from Uall and Yucca Valley. And so some of these things are just topics I've been thinking about, and looking at mothering as like not only our mothers, but like the people in our life and the experiences that they give us and the environment that we live in. Like all of these like take the role of mother, and they help shape us and give us life. So this first one is the mother as sand dune. The sand dunes are disappearing under metal, glittering skeletons, promising something, fun, profit, jobs, and escape from the sun. The mother is deconstructed, made smooth in pursuit of grass. She's only sand, they think, her beauty lost behind the lifeless beige grains. She's only sand, the desert is empty, they think. If only they could see the mother as dancing, how she becomes small and large elsewhere, her subtle magic of old and new, the secret she carries in her space. She's only sand, they think, a space meant to be filled as we watch her breathe through the metal ribs. Even as they displace her body, the mother never dies. The mother as small desert town. They displace her body, but the mother never dies. There is an invasion, a parasite infecting the sand. It's a hard, chunkludo type professing love, but it's only the call of her newness, her freshness that draws them. Like most love, they leave when she tempers. The hot of her wind slaps our face to chastise the innocence from our bodies. Us, we stay, even as her anger burns. The soles of our feet, we love her through the pain. Like any good children, we hate her at first and later understand the lesson. There is a time and place for every love, but the ones will stay. They will hang their heads in the sun, hoping their sun drench will prove their love. The mother as the sun, hoping the sun drench will prove our love. Are you anything but the dazzling crown of fire that warms and burns our cheek with your wide-eyed gaze? And love is confusing. We want anything from you. Every single burn, every single blacked out iris, every single summer tan. When you're way too long behind the water masquerading as solid, we feel our heart turn to sand. The well dries up where there was no well. Only tortoise shells, we can't tell our tombs are beds. You give life and take it. Pull the water from our skin. Let water live in the fissures of rocks to let the coolness of the walls heal our burns. Once our skin chills, we move in to your arms and love you all over again. Oh. Thank you. The mother as scorpion. We move into your arms and love you all over again. You carry us as our bodies grow hard because somehow we're born too early, underdeveloped, which is only our excuse to need our mothers longer, know her both inside and out. Because if we live, we watch your stinger bob up and down as you crawl, who you really are marred by your poison, but you will do this for us. Show us how real love means sacrifice and survival. You point at the moon with your stinger, a finger showing us the way. At night and sand hide our no longer soft bodies. We learn to find our own glow. I read something that said that human babies were born sooner than, like they were born underdeveloped in many ways because we can't move. And so we're really dependent on our mothers, a lot like scorpions are. Because, at some point in evolution, it was unfeasible for us to be held by our mothers for like 2 years or however long it was going to take for us to like be born running like a horse. And in many other mammals. So I was thinking about that and how scorpions are also really similar. Their bodies are born really soft and without their exoskeletons hardened. The mother as sunflowers. As bodies, we learn to find our own glow. From the bodies of the others, as they trace the sun across the sky, we learn to also trace, hold on to the sun, while crows and bumblebees hold on to us, take our bodies to grow their nests in honey. What is more magnificent than this sweet yellow life? The warmth fills our faces and travels down our stems, the heat trapped just beneath our heads. As the wind moves, our bodies become one, giving and taking the life light. The mice scurry, the worms squirm, the birds float in the axioms of that same breeze, and we are both mothers and daughters at once. The mother as a freeway. We are both mothers and daughters at once, pulling and joining the world with the black tar of our tongue that holds onto the sun and burns the soft, vulnerable souls of both those who live in the shadows and unsuspecting travelers. We are the bringers and takers, the life changers. The I will be there wherever you need to goers, the dependables, the ones who love, whose love can be lost and forgotten and taken for granted as we hold up under rain and snow and 18-wheelers, our backs tattooed from use, healed over scars, a subtle reminder of overuse. But we birth, we see, we carry, we duty until the sun bloats.
Nice. Wow.
The mother as the Santanas. We see, we carry, we duty until the sun bloats, as we beg the wind to hold and carry us from west to east, her back invisible and howling, moving away from the sun. We birth flowers and sand dunes, storms and HD skies, but we cry when you put us down. Nestle us where we belong in that moment, because we don't know how to live alone without a push in the right direction. There are times we get lodged in between rocks and cement, our bodies trapped where most would feel safe, but not us. We want your rough invisible. We want to protect the desert as we watch ourselves, the sand dunes disappearing under metal.
Wow.